Chinese pit bike. Is it the best pit bike to buy? In my opinion, yes. So I bought this bike as a mess around. So I bought it off some little kid. I pretended it was for my nephew actually, so he didn't think I was a complete fucking loser. It's a 110cc, and bought it for 220 quid, to about $250 for you Americans. The good points about this, right, is that, so I've had it for 2 years, I've ridden the shit out of it, I've ridden it a lot, I've never changed oil on it once. I'm kind of putting this through its paces to see how long it lasts. I knew that's what I was going to do when I bought the bike. I just wanted to absolutely hammer it and see what goes wrong with it, so then I can actually give other people advice about these brands of bikes. It's had a new engine. The kid I bought it off put a brand new engine on it. I had the receipt and everything, so I know it's brand new. It was a Quadzilla 110cc engine. Guess how much that cost? 60 quid. 60 quid. I wanted to go somewhere and so we could talk a little bit more without the loudness of the bike. It had brand new plastics on it. Guess how much they were for a full kit of plastics? £5. £5 for a whole set. This looks fun. Right, well, let's find a spot for this thing. So there she is in all her glory. Brand new engine, 60 quid. I haven't changed the oil in that in 2 years, like I said. That's still running great. I'm a bit worried about actually draining it because it'll probably be like tar. I put a new tyre on it because the tyre worn out because I was doing burnouts and crap. So the bike itself, like I said, as a test, I want to run it as far as I can until it actually blows, because I know the engine's only 60 quid. It's no money at all to put a new one in. So yeah, as a test, it's been 2 years now. I mean, I don't even know how many hours I put on it, but I put on a lot of hours onto it. I cracked the, I mean, these are cheapy foot pegs that you can see, right? But so that's been snapped, and the back brake, I actually haven't got a back brake because that got snapped. So I let my friend Loz ride it, and then this happened.
It's done it again! Oh, you done it again! You're right.
So that's how that got broke. I put a new air filter on it, you can see. Also I put some unbreakables on because I crash all the time. But the forks, still plenty of play in there. There are no leaks on the forks at all. The back suspension's brilliant. Yes, it's Chinese, but in the sense, like, you get the KLX 110s and, you know, they're like a real pit bike. They're a bit bigger and all that. But if you're like a kid and you want to have your first bike, I recommend 100% getting one of these. Just get a cheap bike, a cheap bit bike, a Chinese one. I did the top speed test and it was 44 miles an hour, which is top speed, so it's plenty fast enough, especially for kids. So for kids, I mean, this is perfect for parents wanting to buy their kids a bike. If there's parents watching this, I recommend you buy one of these. The maintenance work is really low on it. It's just a tiny little engine. If you have any problems, just buy a new one. It's 60 quid. I mean, there's no ifs or buts about it. It's fine. All the parts you can find on eBay. China, as we all know, make everything. So you're going to find more parts for this than you are for other pit bikes, and the parts are dirt cheap, like really, really cheap. It's ridiculous. For a first time bike, 100% recommend one of these. It'll teach you everything you need to know about bikes without spending all that extra money that you need to spend. I'm an adult. I ride it, my mates have these, we ride them, we trash them, we crash them, we rev the tits off them. Like, they've been through shit in the last 2 years. This has been through everything, and it still runs. And I guarantee you, this will start first kick. Don't fuck me over now. Right, first kick, ready? See? See? Basically, the point I'm trying to make is, this is 220 quid. I mean, you can't go wrong. If you buy a KLX 110, like a lot of people do, you know, it's the most sought after pit bike, really. Everyone loves that thing. And it's, don't get me wrong, everything about the KLX 110 is a lot better than this. But, you know, you have problems with that, it's going to cost you money. Like, you're going to need the parts from Kawasaki, which is, you know, 3 times, 4 times the price of these things. The good thing about this, as it's so cheap, is you don't have to worry about if you crash it, if you break it. That's why I spent 220 quid on it, and I thought, well, I'm just going to ride this until it fucks up, completely breaks, and then I'll see if I can fix it. If it does eventually break, I'll probably just do a build series on it. As always guys, this is my personal opinion, my personal view on a Chinese pit bike. I know a lot of you might disagree, but can you really disagree? Really? For the price? Can you disagree? I don't think you can. You're entitled to your opinions and all, but if you're going to buy a pit bike, Chinese pit bike's the way to go. That's it guys, that's my opinion. So as always, ride safe and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.